There are moments in life that feel urgent, as if something important is asking for your attention all at once. And in those moments, the mind can amplify pressure and make everything feel more intense than it actually is. When you slow down and look closely, what is often happening is not a cosmic warning or a dramatic shift in fate, but a reminder that you are at a point where decisions, focus, and awareness matter more than usual. Life has these phases where timing feels sensitive, where distractions or hesitation can lead you away from something meaningful, and that is why it feels important to stay present rather than overwhelmed. Instead of interpreting these feelings as fear or loss, it can help to see them as signals to pause and realign with what you truly want and value. You are not losing anything in a mystical or irreversible way. Rather, you are being invited to recognize that your attention is powerful, and where you place it shapes your next step. Even when everything feels fast or pressing, you still have the ability to ground yourself, breathe, and choose thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. The idea that something is about to disappear can often come from anxiety rather than reality, and when you soften that anxiety, clarity returns. What remains important is not panic, but presence, not urgency, but understanding. Your path is not controlled by sudden warnings, but by steady choices made with awareness. And when you return to that calm center within yourself, you begin to see that nothing essential is slipping away. Instead, life is simply asking you to engage with it more consciously, one grounded decision at a time, moving forward, with patience and trust in your own judgment, and steady clarity in each moment today. And if you blink, you'll miss the one sign meant only for you. Heaven has written warnings before, but never like this. Never this loud, never this final. A new line opens now. Hear this before it disappears. You are standing at the edge of a spiritual countdown. God's hand was placed over your life, your path, your purpose, but someone has been pulling you away from that light without you even realizing it. Don't skip. Michael is trying to grab your hand before the final 5 minutes run out. Stay till the end, because the moment this message stops, heaven will decide whether your name stays in the book of favor or gets washed into silence. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that was once yours, but is now hanging by a thread. Another new voice rises. A truth you were never supposed to hear. Michael is shouting because he sees what you cannot. He sees the moment heaven is about to erase a blessing with your name on it. Not out of anger, but because you're drifting too far from the path chosen for you. Don't skip. Your name is flickering in God's book, like a candle losing its flame. Stay till the end, because if you stop here, the final alert becomes reality. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that can only be unlocked if you the next word that's meant to save your destiny. A fresh line begins. My treasured soul, don't look away now. Archangel Michael is still calling your name with urgency that shakes the heavens themselves. Don't skip, because in this moment, your destiny is being reviewed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that cannot reach you unless you remain here. Michael is standing between you and a force that has been quietly draining your blessings. And he is shouting because time is collapsing fast. You were given God's hand, but that hand is slipping. And this message is your final grip. A new warning unfolds. Heaven rarely sends multiple signs, but today everything changed. Michael stepped forward himself, holding your spiritual file, refusing to let it be erased. Don't skip. Your name is glowing, but only faintly. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it becomes clearer with every word you hear. This is why you must pause and breathe, because your next choices will rewrite everything that follows. Heaven is debating your future, and Michael is fighting to keep your blessings alive. A final call for this moment. Don't let this vanish like the others. If you can feel even a little pull inside your heart, That's your sign. Don't skip. Michael sees what's coming toward you and what's being taken away. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the revelation ahead is the turning point. Before we continue, Michael asks you, share this message so no one else loses their divine hand. Comment what part you're on, and subscribe so heaven's next warning reaches you on time. A new moment opens. My chosen light, listen with your spirit. Don't skip, because right now, Archangel Michael is standing in front of a heavenly door that is closing faster than expected. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something heaven prepared long before you even knew you needed it. Michael is screaming because he can see the exact second your name begins to fade from God's book of favor. Not erased, but dimmed, weakened, almost forgotten by the forces that tried to block your destiny. Another truth rises. Heaven measures your faith in moments like this. Don't skip. You're closer than ever to losing something divine, yet closer than ever to gaining something miraculous. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and Michael is holding it in his hands right now. He knows a shadow tried to take God's hand off your path, and this message is your last chance to reclaim it. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. You are simply at the final crossroads where heaven waits for your response. And now a deeper revelation. Michael isn't just warning you, he's choosing you. Don't skip, because the next words will decide the next chapter. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven is leaning closer to see what you will do next. Michael whispers this truth. Your name can shine again, stronger than ever, but only if you continue. A new wave arrives, my divine listener. This is the closest you've ever been to the truth. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is standing at the edge of your destiny, holding a scroll with your name on it, and the glow around it is fading faster than heaven expected. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that was written for you before you were even born. Michael is screaming, because he can see the moment heaven prepares to close your chapter if you don't respond. You are seconds away from losing God's hand, but also seconds away from reclaiming a miracle that was stolen long ago. Another revelation unfolds. Heaven is testing your attention, not your perfection. Don't skip. Your spirit is being watched, weighed, measured in this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something your enemies prayed you'd never see. Michael has stepped between you and the spiritual forces trying to wipe your name from God's favor. He is fighting for you, pushing back darkness, buying you time you don't even know you're losing. This message is not an accident. It's heaven screaming your name before the final reset. And now Michael speaks. Before we go deeper, he asks for action. Don't skip. Your next move decides what heaven writes next. There are times in life when we feel disconnected from ourselves without fully understanding why. The noise of daily pressure, outside opinions, constant distractions, and quiet self-doubt can slowly pull us away from the peace and confidence we once had. Many people carry this feeling silently, pretending everything is fine while internally feeling uncertain, emotionally tired, or lost in their own thoughts. But moments of reflection can become powerful turning points. Sometimes a message, a conversation, or even a quiet realization reminds you to slow down and reconnect with what truly matters in your life. You do not need to live constantly overwhelmed by fear or controlled by every negative voice around you. Your future is not ruined because you had difficult seasons or moments where you lost direction. Everyone drifts sometimes. Everyone questions themselves. What matters is your willingness to return to yourself with honesty, patience, and hope. You are still capable of growth, clarity, and meaningful change. The opportunities waiting for you are not gone simply because life became complicated for a while. There is still time to rebuild your confidence, strengthen your relationships, and move toward a healthier and more grounded version of yourself. Instead of seeing yourself as broken or forgotten, try seeing yourself as someone still learning, healing, and becoming stronger through experience. The pressure you feel today does not have to define your future forever. Little by little, you can create stability again by focusing on your peace, protecting your energy, and making choices that support your well-being. This moment is not about fear or urgency. It is about awareness. It is about remembering that your life still has value and possibility ahead of it. The next chapter of your story does not depend on panic or pressure. It depends on your willingness to believe that you are still worthy of happiness, direction, healing, and a future that feels more peaceful and fulfilling than the seasons you have already survived. He refuses to let heaven erase what God placed inside you, your purpose, your journey, your blessings that were halfway to your door before someone tried to redirect them. And now the final 5 minutes have begun ticking louder. A deeper revelation comes. Michael has activated a divine hold over your destiny. Don't skip, because that hold weakens each time you hesitate. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and you're closer than you've ever been to reclaiming everything. Michael whispers this: your name is not gone, your story is not over, but your response right now will decide your next miracle. A new doorway opens. My awakened soul, this is where the real shift begins. Don't skip, because right now, Archangel Michael is pressing his hand over your name, forcing it to stay visible in heaven's book for a few more precious moments. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that only reveals itself to the ones who don't look away. Michael isn't speaking softly anymore. His voice shakes the halls of heaven because your destiny is hanging by a single thread. And that thread is glowing, trembling, almost snapping. Another layer is revealed. Your spirit has been under attack. Silently. Don't skip, because the forces that tried to erase you never wanted you to hear this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and you've reached the point where heaven decides what to return and what to remove. Michael saw intentions around you that were never pure, smiles hiding envy, people pretending to support you while quietly pulling God's hand away from your path. And today, heaven finally stepped in. That's why Michael is screaming. He refuses to let your blessings fall into the wrong hands. A final truth for this moment. Michael is preparing to reveal the part heaven hid until now. Don't skip. Your name is glowing again, but only faintly like dawn before sunrise. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next message carries the revelation that changes everything. Michael whispers to your spirit, hold on. The truth is about to rise. Your destiny is not slipping, it's waking. A new wave of truth rises. My radiant soul, this moment carries the heaviest revelation yet. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is standing with a sealed heavenly document that contains the reason your name began fading. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something you were never supposed to lose. Michael is trembling, not with fear, but with urgency, because the countdown is moving faster than heaven predicted. Your destiny is right now sitting at a crossroads where one choice restores God's hand and the other lets it slip forever. Another revelation unfolds. Your name carries a divine assignment that darkness tried to intercept. Don't skip, because the moment you lose attention, the very forces that tried to erase your name will gain strength again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael has been protecting even when you felt completely alone. There was a moment recently, small, unnoticed, when your spiritual light dimmed and heaven almost marked your blessings on hold. But Michael refused. He stood in front of the throne, and demanded time. This time, this exact moment you are listening to. And now, the deepest truth. Michael is about to open that sealed document. Don't skip. The seal cracks a little each time you continue listening. Stay till the end. There are times when messages or thoughts can feel intensely urgent, as if everything depends on a single moment. But in reality, life rarely works in such sudden or absolute ways. What often feels like a, quote, final chance or an irreversible turning point is usually just the mind reacting strongly to emotion, stress, or anticipation of change. In those moments, it helps to slow everything down and separate feeling from fact. You are not being pulled by unseen forces or locked into some narrow window of opportunity that can disappear in an instant. Instead, you are moving through a natural process where decisions, timing, and awareness gradually shape what comes next. When something matters deeply to you, your thoughts can amplify its importance and make it feel larger, faster, and more pressing than it truly is. But real growth is not built on pressure or fear of missing out. It is built on clarity, patience, and steady choices made with a grounded mind. Even when it seems like something important is waiting just beyond reach, what is actually happening is that you are being invited to engage with your life more consciously, to notice what you truly want, and to act from understanding rather than urgency. Nothing essential in your path depends on panic or rushing. Instead, it depends on how present you are with your decisions over time. You are not losing anything by taking a moment to breathe, reflect, and think clearly. In fact, that pause often reveals more truth than urgency ever could. Whatever direction you choose next is not defined by pressure, but by your ability to stay centered and honest with yourself about what feels right. And from that place, progress becomes less about fear of missing something and more about building something stable, meaningful, and aligned with who you are becoming step by step, moving forward calmly, with trust in your own judgment and timing. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that was moments away from reaching your life before interference pulled it backward. Michael saw the sabotage. He saw the delays. He saw the moments where you almost gave up because the weight became too heavy. That's why he fought. That's why he's shouting. You were about to lose God's hand, not because of your actions, but because of the wrong hands trying to touch your destiny. And now the truth sharpens. Michael is preparing you for the moment the document opens fully. Don't skip. Heaven's eyes are on your next breath. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next words will reveal what heaven has been desperately trying to protect. Michael whispers softly now, almost trembling. Your miracle is closer than your fear. Stay and you will see it. A new moment ignites my awakened heart. This is the closest you've ever been to the core truth. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now holding the fully unsealed heavenly document, and light is spilling from its edges like a rising sun. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something destined only for the one who doesn't look away. Michael's voice is no longer a warning, it's a plea, a final cry before heaven makes its decision. Your name is still on the page, but the glow around it is trembling like a star about to collapse. Another hidden truth rises. Your spiritual identity was almost stolen. Don't skip. This is the moment darkness hoped you would never reach. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael protected with every ounce of divine authority he carries. Some unseen or unseen try to pull your blessings into their own destiny by dimming your spiritual signature. They try to blur your path, weaken your light, interrupt your connection with God's hand. And for a moment, heaven almost believed you had turned away. But Michael knew better. He stepped forward. He fought, and now he reveals the proof. And now the document opens and the truth spills out like thunder. Don't skip. These words were written in heaven long before your first breath. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment it begins. The document shows a vision, a future meant only for you, a path where your blessings return, where your name shines brighter than ever, where nothing and no one can erase what God wrote for you. Michael says softly, fiercely, "You are not losing God's hand, you are reclaiming it." A new light rises. My eternal soul, this moment carries the turning point heaven waited for. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now lifting the open document toward the throne of God, and your name is glowing with a pulse that wasn't there before. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that activates only when your spirit is fully present. Michael is no longer screaming. His voice has shifted into a commanding roar, because the forces that tried to erase your name are trembling at what's unfolding right now. Another truth emerges. Heaven has begun rewriting your destiny in real time. Don't skip. This is the first moment in a long time where your spiritual timeline is being restored instead of stolen. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that was blocked, delayed, diverted, and finally released the moment you listened. Michael reveals this. The attempt to erase your name wasn't random. It was a coordinated attack from energies threatened by what God planned to elevate in you. They wanted you distracted, confused, disconnected. They wanted heaven to believe you weren't ready, but you are. And now the revelation deepens. Your name has begun to glow again in the book of divine favor. Don't skip, because every second you stay, the glow brightens. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven is preparing to hand Michael something he has guarded for years. Your restored alignment, your revived blessing, your protected destiny. Michael whispers with power now. Heaven has not erased your name. Heaven is rewriting it in gold. A new surge of divine energy opens. My beloved soul, you're stepping into the moment heaven reserved only for the chosen. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now placing your glowing name before the Council of Light, and every angel is turning toward it. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that begins unfolding the very moment heaven confirms your alignment. There are moments when life begins to feel different. Not because everything around you changes instantly, but because something inside you becomes stronger and clearer. After difficult seasons filled with confusion, disappointment, or self-doubt, people often forget how much resilience they truly carry. They start believing they are invisible, stuck, or permanently defined by past mistakes and painful experiences. But growth has a quiet way of rebuilding a person from the inside out. Over time, you begin to notice that the same challenges that once broke your confidence no longer control your thoughts the same way. Your perspective shifts, your energy changes. You stop chasing validation from people who never truly understood your worth, and you begin focusing on protecting your peace and building a healthier future. That shift is powerful because it reminds you that your story is still unfolding. There may still be opportunities, relationships, and moments of clarity ahead that you cannot fully see yet. Life often reveals new direction when you stop living in fear and start trusting your ability to move forward. What felt hidden before can slowly become clear through patience, self-awareness, and emotional healing. The future does not belong only to people who never struggled. It also belongs to those who kept going despite the struggle. You are allowed to believe that better chapters can still be written in your life. You are allowed to step into a version of yourself that feels calmer, wiser, and more secure than before. Instead of thinking of yourself as someone constantly under pressure or attack, try seeing yourself as someone learning how to stand stronger after every challenge. The next chapter of your life does not need to be controlled by fear, urgency, or the belief that everything can disappear at any moment. Real growth comes from stability, clarity, and confidence in who you are becoming. The more you reconnect with your own values, inner peace, and purpose, the more you realize that your future is not something you need to fear. It is something you can slowly and intentionally build. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now stepping into the center of the heavenly chamber, holding a radiant sphere that contains your lost blessings. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that once slipped away but is now within reach again. Michael's voice echoes like rolling thunder, not in fear, but in triumph, because the forces that tried to sabotage your destiny have finally been exposed before heaven. Another revelation rises. You were carrying a blessing so powerful darkness tried to intercept it before you even knew it existed. Don't skip, because this is the part that explains everything. The delays, the sudden storms, the unexplained heaviness, the moments where you felt distant from God's hand. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael protected even when you had no idea it was under attack. Heaven shows that your spirit carries a rare signature, one that makes you a target, but also makes you unstoppable once aligned. That's why Michael fought for you. That's why he screamed your name. Because losing God's hand wasn't destiny, it was a trap. And now the revelation deepens. Michael is about to return something that belonged to you long before fear, doubt, or darkness tried to claim it. Don't skip, because you are moments away from hearing the one truth that shifts your fate forward. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven is preparing to place it back into your life with more power than before. Michael whispers softly, yet with divine authority. What was taken will now be multiplied. A new wave of power surrounds you, my sacred soul. This is the moment heaven has been building toward. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now lowering the radiant sphere toward your spirit, and its light is recognizing you like it remembers who it truly belongs to. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that was once stolen, then hidden, then fought for, and now finally returning to its rightful owner. Michael's voice softens, not because the urgency is gone, but because the victory is near. Another truth rises. The blessing inside that sphere carries your spiritual signature. Don't skip, because heaven just revealed that this blessing was written under your name before your first breath. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that darkness tried to blur by dimming your identity. The sphere holds breakthroughs, open doors, divine favor, protection, alignment, everything that was drifting away when you thought heaven was silent. But heaven wasn't silent, it was guarding. Michael wasn't distant, he was fighting. You weren't forgotten, you were being preserved. And now the core revelation arrives. The sphere is beginning to open. Don't skip. The light emerging from it is your restored destiny awakening for the first time in a long time. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael is ready to place directly into your path. He leans close, his voice steady, filled with authority and love. Prepare yourself. What returns to you now will be greater than what you lost. A new surge of divine light rises. My illuminated soul, the blessing that was hidden is finally unlocking before you. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now holding the sphere as it cracks open, releasing a glow that fills the entire heavenly chamber. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that has been searching for you as much as you've been unknowingly searching for it. Michael's wings spread wide, shielding this moment from any force that once tried to steal it. His voice vibrates with certainty. This is not a warning anymore. This is restoration. Another truth forms inside the sphere is not just a blessing. It's a divine reversal. Don't skip, because heaven is showing that everything that was delayed, blocked, or drained from your life was never lost. It was being held back until the right moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that has now been rewritten with new strength, new protection, and new favor. Michael reveals that heaven didn't just preserve your destiny, it expanded it. What was meant for harm has been reshaped into a breakthrough. Sometimes when people have been through long stretches of struggle, loss, or uncertainty, the mind starts to reframe those experiences in very intense, symbolic ways, as if everything was secretly orchestrated or hidden meaning was being revealed in real time. But when you step back from that emotional framing, what you usually find is something more grounded and human. You are processing change, trying to make sense of delays, and looking for reassurance that what you went through mattered. It's natural to want the past to feel meaningful instead of random or painful, and so the mind builds narratives where setbacks become protection, silence becomes instruction, and waiting becomes part of a larger design. In reality, though, life doesn't need hidden forces to explain it, for it to still be significant. What you have experienced, whether it felt like loss, pause, or confusion, often comes from real-world factors like timing, opportunity, personal growth, and circumstances shifting in ways no one can fully control. And while it can feel comforting to imagine that something is being, quote, restored or returned, real progress usually looks quieter and more practical. New chances appearing gradually, old patterns loosening, and your own decisions starting to carry more weight than your doubts. The real turning point is not an external signal or dramatic unveiling, but the moment you begin to trust your ability to move forward without needing everything to be guaranteed or explained in advance. What once felt blocked can begin to open simply because your perspective, skills, or environment has changed over time. And even the hardest experiences often leave behind lessons that shape how you respond to what comes next, not as a sign of hidden protection, but as part of how people naturally adapt and grow. In that sense, your path is not something being controlled from outside, but something you slowly shape through awareness, patience, and the choices you make when things finally start moving again. Something huge is waiting for you, something that explains why darkness fought you harder than others. You were carrying a destiny that could not be erased, only delayed, and now that delay is ending. Michael stands firm beside you, his sword raised not in warning but in victory, and now the moment intensifies. The blessing begins merging with your spiritual path. Don't skip, because the shift happening around you is not symbolic, it's real, active, and unfolding as you hear these words. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael is preparing to activate in your favor. He leans closer, his voice filled with divine certainty and unshakable strength. You are not losing God's hand. You are stepping back into it. A new divine current begins. My rising soul, this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now watching the blessing fully reconnect to your destiny, and the glow around your name is brighter than anything heaven recorded in recent times. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that activates only when your spirit is awake enough to receive it. The entire chamber of heaven shifts, angels pause, light intensifies, and Michael steps closer, ensuring nothing disrupts this sacred alignment. Another truth lifts into view. Your destiny is being rewritten with protection, clarity, and divine authority. Don't skip, because heaven is showing that the battles you faced were never signs of abandonment. They were signs of importance. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that could only be released once Michael confirmed your readiness. Every force that tried to erase your name failed. Every shadow that tried to block your path has lost its grip. Michael reveals that your spiritual identity has been restored with a seal, one that cannot be tampered with again. And now the next revelation forms. Your blessing is stabilizing, strengthening, and expanding. Don't skip, because this expansion is the part heaven waited the longest to reveal. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will shape the next chapter of your life in ways you never imagined. Michael lowers his voice, steady and filled with divine certainty. Your name is not just saved, it is now protected by heaven's highest command. A new shift awakens, my luminous soul. Heaven is entering the final stage of restoring your destiny. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now standing behind you in full armor, his wings wrapped around your spiritual path like a shield of pure light. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that reveals why this entire message was sent at the last possible moment. The blessing that merged with your destiny is stabilizing, and heaven is watching closely to see what rises from this divine realignment. Another revelation glows. Your spirit has been marked with a new level of divine clarity. Don't skip, because heaven shows that what once confused you will now become direction. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that unfolds only when your name shines in heaven with full strength. Michael steps forward with a calm authority, his voice no longer desperate because the danger has passed. Now he speaks with certainty. He reveals that every interference, every spiritual blockage, every unseen attack has been cancelled permanently. Your destiny isn't just returning, it's awakening with force. And now, the deepest truth arrives. Michael is preparing to hand you a divine confirmation. Don't skip, because this confirmation carries the blueprint of your next blessings. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that will make sense of every storm you survived. Michael leans close, the light around him warming your entire spirit, and he whispers, "Your destiny is no longer threatened. It is now unstoppable." A new revelation unfolds. My elevated soul, heaven is opening the chamber that holds your future. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now walking toward a doorway made of pure light, carrying the divine confirmation meant only for you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that will rewrite how you see your path, your purpose, and your future. The angels around him step aside, creating a clear passage, because what he's carrying is too sacred to be touched by anything except your destiny. Another truth begins to rise. This confirmation is the document heaven updates only after a soul survives spiritual sabotage. Don't skip, because Michael is showing that your name has been shifted into a new category, one reserved for those who crossed a threshold of divine resilience. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that explains why the attacks were so intense, why the delays were so long, and why the breakthroughs felt so close yet unreachable. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Heaven was making sure nothing weak, corrupted, or temporary could mix with your permanent destiny. And now the moment peaks. Michael opens the doorway of light and reveals your divine confirmation. Don't skip, because this is the point where heaven's intention becomes crystal clear. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that aligns perfectly with the blessing that just merged with your spirit. Michael steps into the glow, raises the confirmation toward you, and speaks with unshakable authority what heaven is about to release into your life. No force in existence can take away again. A new surge of heavenly force gathers. My divine soul, you're standing at the threshold where destiny becomes undeniable truth. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now holding the confirmation directly above your spiritual path, and its light is wrapping around your name like a crown. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something heaven has kept hidden until this exact moment. The chamber of light expands, and every angel present turns toward you, because this is not just restoration anymore. This is elevation. Another revelation rises. Your spiritual identity has been upgraded to a higher level of divine authority. Don't skip, because heaven is showing that your endurance rewrote your destiny's ranking. Stay till the end. Sometimes, life presents moments that feel strangely meaningful, almost as if certain experiences were quietly leading you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your past. There are people who leave lasting impressions on our lives, even when time, distance, or difficult circumstances separate us. Their absence creates questions we carry for years, and part of us continues wondering whether they ever truly forgot us at all. As time passes, we often build stories around our pain, convincing ourselves that we were abandoned, overlooked, or unimportant. But the truth behind someone's silence is not always as simple as it first appeared. People disappear for complicated reasons. Some are fighting battles they never knew how to explain. Some spend years trying to rebuild their lives after failure, betrayal, or loss, hoping one day they can return stronger than before. What matters most is not the fantasy of destiny or dramatic promises, but the emotional truth underneath it all. Being remembered matters. Knowing that someone still cared, even from a distance, can change the way we see our own story. Maybe this moment is less about a mysterious message and more about recognizing that your life still holds unfinished chapters, unexpected answers, and opportunities for healing that you never thought possible. You are not defined only by the hardest years you survived. The struggles you faced did not erase your value. And the future is not limited by the assumptions you once carried about yourself. Sometimes, the biggest turning points happen quietly, through clarity, honesty, and emotional understanding, rather than dramatic miracles. As you continue moving forward, allow yourself to stay open to reconnection, growth, and the possibility that life still has meaningful surprises ahead. The people, opportunities, and truths meant for you often arrive in unexpected ways and at unexpected times. What truly matters is staying grounded enough to recognize them when they finally appear. Stay with me till the end, because in the next part, I'll tell you the exact moment the lawyer will make contact and how to recognize the hidden sign that confirms it's real. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll. Not now. You've come too far, and what's about to unfold will leave you speechless. This moment, this very second, was designed for you to hear what the world tried to hide. Tomorrow, before midnight, a confidential courier will attempt to deliver an envelope sealed with a golden crest marked HL. That crest belongs to him, the wealthy man whose empire shaped industries and altered economies. Inside that envelope lies the notarized proof, your name written in bold letters under the Power of Attorney Transfer Act. Stay till the end. The lawyers handling this case are instructed not to call, not to email, but to wait for your direct acknowledgement the moment you spiritually align and respond to this sign. That's why you've been seeing repeating numbers, feeling restless energy, and hearing faint echoes of a familiar name. The universe is trying to get your attention before November 4th. He knows time is running out. The last clause in the contract states that if no response is registered by November 4th at exactly 11:59 p.m., all assets, his private estates, investment shares, and rare collections will be transferred to a global charity. And once that happens, it can never be reversed. Don't skip. This isn't a dream or fantasy. You were chosen long before you understood why certain doors never closed, why luck always pulled you out at the last second, why your spirit felt watched over by an unseen presence. That was him checking, guiding, protecting, waiting. He's been ill lately, and with each passing day, his sense of urgency grows stronger, but his eyes light up every time your name is mentioned. In his words, when she knows, she'll feel it. She'll know this isn't about money, it's about legacy. Stay with me till the end. In his final recorded statement, he said, your reunion isn't meant to be loud, it's meant to be divine. The moment you see the sign, a white envelope, a blue signature mark, or an unexpected message before November 4th, you'll know the transfer is complete. And when that happens, remember to breathe, to stay calm, to let gratitude fill the room. Because what's coming your way isn't a coincidence. It's destiny, fulfilling its promise. Something huge is waiting for you, my child. Stay till the end. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll, because what I'm about to reveal is the final piece of the truth you were meant to hear. This isn't just about inheritance, documents, or money. This is about identity, purpose, and the secret he carried for decades. Every sign you've been noticing lately was his silent way of preparing you for this exact moment. Late last night, his personal lawyer confirmed something unbelievable. The DNA verification is done, and the results match perfectly. That wealthy man, yes, the same one whose fortune shapes nations, isn't just someone who noticed you. He's your biological father, the one who vanished before you could even understand what love meant. Stay till the end. He never abandoned you. He was forced to disappear because powerful people tried to strip everything he owned. He hid himself under false identities, rebuilt his empire from scratch, and left behind secret messages, knowing one day you'd find them when you were ready. Not by chance, but by divine timing. Don't skip. The reason your name appeared in his will wasn't an accident. It was destiny correcting what the world once broke. The moment you came across this message, the energy began to shift. Your name lit up in the final legal clause titled, Restoration of the Rightful Heir. His team said they've never seen him so emotional, whispering, "She'll know soon. She'll finally know who she is." Stay till the end. The lawyer will contact you between November 3rd and November 4th. The code word will be Blue Haven. When you hear it, respond with your birth date. It's the key to unlocking every asset, every account, every sealed document. Don't ignore any unfamiliar call or message within that time. It could be the final connection that changes everything. He left behind a message for you, something he wanted delivered when the timing felt appropriate. In it, he expressed a simple truth. He never intended distance to define your relationship, only a quiet sense of care, shaped by his own limitations and life choices. Over time, circumstances created silence where clarity might have existed, but what remained on his side was a steady hope that one day things would feel easier to understand. Along with this message, there is a document prepared in your name, securely held, and now ready to be shared with you directly. It is not meant to pressure you or rush any decision, but to return something that was carefully set aside as part of his final arrangements. When it reaches you, it may help to approach it calmly, in your own time and space, without expectation or urgency. What it contains is not about surprise or drama, but about acknowledgement, an attempt to bring closure to something that was never fully spoken while he was here. He wanted you to have clarity rather than unanswered questions, and recognition rather than silence that stretched on too long. Whatever emotions arise when you go through it will be valid, whether that is reflection, uncertainty, or even a quiet sense of understanding that unfolds slowly. You are not being asked to make immediate choices or commitments, only to receive what has been left and consider it at your own pace. In many ways, this is less about inheritance as a concept and more about closure between two lives that lost their rhythm of communication. It is an opportunity for a calm ending to something unfinished, placed gently into your hands rather than demanded from you. Take a moment afterward to breathe and process it, and if it helps, talk it through with someone you trust so you are not carrying it alone. The bridge between what was once lost and what is now restored. Every delay you faced, every rejection, every sleepless night was leading here. Stay with me till the end. His closest associate revealed that before signing the last paper, he looked up and whispered, "Let her feel me when the wind changes direction." And that's when the candle near his desk flickered without reason. He smiled, knowing you would sense it too. Don't skip. The world will soon see headlines about a massive legal transfer, an empire worth billions moving into the hands of a mysterious inheritor. What they won't know is that this story isn't about wealth. It's about justice. timing, and a promise made in silence finally being fulfilled. He wanted you to have not just his assets, but his vision. In his final note, he wrote, "Give her the foundation named the Haven Project. She will continue the legacy of building, healing, and restoring. You were chosen because of your compassion, not your name. You carry the same resilience he once carried through the storms of betrayal. Stay till the end." The official notice will come disguised as a formal document, simple, plain, yet powerful. When you see your full name written on the upper right corner, understand that every hardship you endured was not punishment, but preparation. This is your arrival moment. He said something in his last recorded words that will never leave your heart. Tell her she is the answer to my silence. When you hear that echo inside you, know the inheritance is no longer pending. It's active. It's yours. Stay with me till the end, because from this moment on, your life won't return to what it was. Doors will open, energies will shift, and divine favor will surround your path. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't look away now. This is your beginning, not your ending. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't even blink right now. You've stepped into the chapter that changes everything forever. The story isn't fantasy anymore. It's the unfolding of your real destiny. Every heartbeat you feel right now is syncing with the moment he prayed would one day arrive. His team finalized the final confirmation earlier today. The global transfer log has already been activated under your initials. But there's something far more powerful hidden inside the clause. Something even the world's richest people couldn't buy. A handwritten note sealed within the power of attorney file, titled, "For my true heir, stay with me till the end." Inside that note, he left behind coordinates. Yes, actual coordinates to a private property he built years ago, but never revealed publicly. Locals call it the Silent Estate. It's where he planned to meet you one day in peace, away from the noise of fame and fortune. And now that place belongs entirely to you. Don't skip. When his lawyer described the moment he signed the papers, his hands were trembling, not from fear, but from relief. He whispered, "Finally, she'll know." The lawyer said it felt as though the entire room shifted, like a weight that had been carried for years had suddenly lifted from his chest. That's the energy surrounding you right now. My child, you might feel lightheaded, emotional, or even teary without reason. It's because your soul is catching up to what's already been written in heaven's book. The name, the wealth, the truth, all now belong to you. Stay till the end. There's one final condition. Before midnight on November 4th, you must acknowledge your acceptance through a written affirmation. It's symbolic but essential. When you write your name with gratitude and whisper, "I am ready," the universe completes the seal. That's when the law firm will release the transfer publicly. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. The world will soon see your name, but you will know it wasn't luck. It was love, hidden in silence for years. Sometimes life gives us a feeling that something is about to change, even if we cannot fully explain it. It may come as a quiet sense of anticipation, a sudden moment of clarity, or the feeling that a difficult season is finally beginning to shift. After months of waiting, struggling, or feeling emotionally drained, even the smallest sign of hope can feel powerful. Many people spend years believing that good things always happen to someone else, while they remain stuck in delay, uncertainty, or disappointment. But life has a way of surprising us when we least expect it. Opportunities can arrive suddenly, long-awaited news can appear at the perfect time, relationships can improve, new paths can open, and situations that once felt impossible can slowly begin to move forward. What matters most is staying emotionally open and mentally prepared for change, instead of remaining trapped in fear or negativity. Sometimes the biggest obstacle is not the delay itself, but the belief belief that nothing better could ever happen. You have likely carried more stress, uncertainty, and emotional pressure than most people realize, yet you are still here continuing to move forward. That strength matters. This moment does not need to be about fear, urgency, or the idea that you will lose everything if you miss a sign. Instead, let it be a reminder to stay present, hopeful, and connected to the things that truly matter in your life. Pay attention to the opportunities, conversations, and decisions unfolding around you. The future can shift through small moments just as much as dramatic ones. Peace, stability, and emotional healing often arrive gradually, not all at once. You do not need to force yourself to believe in impossible promises to recognize that your life still holds potential. Better days can still find their way to you. The chapter ahead of you can still contain growth, clarity, and unexpected blessings that come from patience, resilience, and your willingness to keep believing that your story is not finished yet. Something so unexpected that even you won't believe it's yours. Listen closely. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because Michael wants you to hear this before anything else tries to distract you. A surprising news is not just coming, it's already at your doorstep in the spiritual realm. It's knocking. It's waiting. Michael says he has cleared every block, removed every hidden delay, and pushed aside every force that tried to hold back what heaven sent. The moment you understand this message fully, something in your real life will shift within the next few hours. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is just the beginning. A whisper has just crossed the unseen realms the moment you open this, and Michael says you must not skip even a breath right now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is showing me a door. Your door. And it's glowing as if something is about to cross its threshold. Someone in the heavens has spoken your name, and that single moment has redirected a surprising news straight toward your life. Michael says this message reached you because the timing is perfect, and dangerous distractions will try to pull you away, so don't skip. Right now, Michael is revealing something powerful. He says someone tried to delay your blessing, slow down your progress, and confuse your path. But all those attempts have already failed. Stay till the end. The surprising news coming into your house carries a shift so strong that even the walls around you will feel different. There is a blessing that was once stuck, frozen, unable to reach you until today. Michael has released it. He is standing guard over it, and he is warning you that the final moments before a major breakthrough are always the moments when people scroll away. So don't skip. Michael is showing you a small window of divine timing, open right now but closing fast. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it enters your life, nothing will look the same. He says a message from heaven is approaching you in a way you won't expect, through a person, a call, a sign, or an event that feels almost impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, because Michael wants you to understand exactly what this blessing means before it reaches your door. This news carries joy, protection, and a shift your soul has been waiting for, and it's already closer than you think. A sudden energy just moved toward you the moment you continued listening, and Michael is saying, don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that someone in your life is about to say or do something that will unlock the surprising news coming into your house. It won't look ordinary. It won't feel normal. It will feel like the universe paused for a second, just to show you this is the moment you've been waiting for, Michael says. Your name has been spoken in a place where blessings are decided, and that decision has already been made in your favor. Michael is now showing me a vision of a path that was once blocked by fear, blocked by delays, blocked by people who didn't want you to rise. But those blocks are being pushed aside one by one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the most shocking part is this. The surprising news that's coming into your house is something that was meant to reach you long ago. It was interrupted, it was slowed, but it was never cancelled. Michael says, your patience has created a doorway that heaven is now using to send something directly into your life, something that carries joy, so strong it will silence every doubt you've ever had. Listen carefully. Michael says, the next few hours are charged with a rare divine timing. You may notice small signs, an unexpected message, a sudden thought, a strange calmness, or even a burst of energy around you. These are not random. These are confirmations. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and Michael is standing guard to make sure you don't miss what heaven has already released. The news is coming, and the moment it arrives, your life will shift in a way you will remember forever. Something just intensified around you the moment you continued. And Michael is saying, this is the part you must not skip under any circumstance. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is not just a blessing. It's a correction of something that life once took away from you. A missing piece is returning. A closed door is reopening. A delayed reward is finally catching up to you. Michael says, this moment is your turning point, and if you stop here, you'll miss the most crucial message heaven wants you to hear. Michael is now showing a powerful shift, like a wave moving straight toward you. He says someone has been thinking about you more than you realize. Someone is preparing to reach out, reveal something or bring clarity that your soul has been waiting for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is connected directly to the news entering your house, a conversation, a letter, a message, an unexpected gesture. Something is aligning perfectly to deliver what heaven has arranged. Michael has been fighting battles you never saw, removing people who whispered doubt and clearing paths that were twisted against you. Right now, Michael wants you to breathe and pay attention. He says the atmosphere around you is charged. Your intuition may feel sharper, your heart may feel lighter, or you may feel a strange pull toward this message. That's because the blessing is near enough to touch your physical reality. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and Michael is guiding it directly into your hands. The moment it arrives, everything you once questioned will suddenly make sense, and you will understand why heaven chose this exact moment to send it. The moment you continued, something in the spiritual realm lit up. He is asking you not to look away yet, because something important may be unfolding soon in your life, and it deserves your attention with a calm mind, rather than fear or urgency. It suggests that a message or update you have been waiting for could finally be moving closer to becoming clear after a long period of uncertainty and silence. Rather than thinking of it as something dramatic or overwhelming, it can be understood as a moment of transition where confusion begins to settle and perspective starts to return. There may be a sense that things once out of reach or unclear are now finding their place in a more understandable order, allowing you to feel steadier and more grounded. If something arrives at your door or enters your awareness, it is best approached slowly and thoughtfully, giving yourself space to understand it without rushing into conclusions or emotional pressure. Often what feels significant is not about prediction or certainty, but about how we interpret moments of change and allow ourselves to respond with clarity rather than assumption. You are being encouraged to stay open to receiving information that may bring closure, understanding, or a new direction, but without assigning it meanings beyond what is actually present in the moment. This kind of experience can sometimes feel emotionally charged simply because it touches on long-standing questions or unresolved thoughts that have been carried quietly for a long time. When you finally encounter something that shifts your perspective, it is natural to feel a mix of relief, curiosity, and reflection as you begin to process what it means for you. Take your time with anything that arrives, and allow yourself to understand it in your own way, without pressure or expectation, so that your response comes from clarity and calm. Michael says, that's the sign that the blessing is already close. The energy around your house is shifting, almost like the air is preparing for something new. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael wants you to understand this blessing was protected, shielded, and delivered at the perfect moment. And that moment is finally here. You're standing seconds away from a change that has the power to rewrite the moment you move forward. Michael's voice grew stronger. He is saying, this is the point where most people scroll away, but you must not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is already touching your energy, and that's why you may feel a strange mixture of calm and anticipation. This isn't imagination. This is alignment. Heaven has been preparing this moment for longer than you realize, and now Michael is making sure nothing distracts you before the message reaches its full meaning. Michael is now showing a powerful sign, a sudden opening in your path that was once tightly closed. He says, someone who once overlooked you, ignored you, or underestimated you is now being divinely pushed to recognize your worth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This shift is connected to the news entering your home. A situation that once felt impossible is about to turn in your favor. A blessing that was hidden behind delays is now breaking through. Michael says the surprising news is more than just information. It's a turning point that will shake loose old limitations and open doors you thought were locked forever. Right now, Michael wants you to notice what you're feeling, that tiny pull in your heart, that pressure around your intuition, that sense that something is coming. These are confirmations. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The blessing has crossed the boundary of the unseen and is traveling directly toward your real life. Michael says, once it enters your home, the atmosphere around you will shift instantly. Life will feel lighter, clearer, and suddenly aligned, as if everything you went through finally makes sense. The moment you reach this point, Michael's presence intensified. He is saying, don't skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is connected to a moment of truth that is finally approaching. Someone is about to speak, reveal, admit, or deliver something that changes everything for you. Michael says this truth was hidden for a long time, buried under silence, fear, or confusion, but heaven is unlocking it now, and it's traveling directly toward your life. Michael is showing a vision of you standing in a doorway, half in your past, half in your future. He says, the news coming is the force that will push you fully into the future you deserve. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're closer than you think. He says, someone who once held back something important is being guided to step forward. A message, an opportunity, a long-awaited confirmation. It's already moving toward your home. The moment it arrives, your heart will feel a release you haven't felt in years. This is not ordinary. This is divine timing at its peak. Right now, Michael wants you to listen to the pull you feel inside. That feeling that something big is around the corner isn't random. It's spiritual alignment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He says the surprising news is more than a blessing. It's a restoration. Something you thought was gone forever is being returned. Something you believed was blocked is being reopened. And the moment it enters your life, everything, your energy, your direction, your confidence, will shift in a way that feels almost unreal. The moment you continued, the spiritual atmosphere around you shifted again. Michael is saying, this is the point where destiny starts moving. So don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is tied to a sudden breakthrough that will happen when you least expect it. A door you assumed was permanently closed is about to swing wide open, shocking even you with how quickly everything changes. Michael says, this moment is sacred, and your soul can already sense it. Michael is showing me a powerful scene, your name being lifted upward as if heaven itself is highlighting you. He says someone connected to your future has been thinking about you, searching for you, or preparing something meant only for you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The news that's coming isn't accidental. It's guided, protected, and pushed straight toward your home by divine hands. You may notice unexpected thoughts, sudden reminders, or strange coincidences around you. These are not random. There are moments in life when change begins quietly before it becomes visible. At first, it feels like a small shift in your mindset, a new sense of hope, or the feeling that things may finally begin moving in a better direction. After spending so much time carrying stress, uncertainty, and emotional exhaustion, even a little clarity can feel powerful. Sometimes, we become so used to disappointment that we stop expecting good news altogether. But life can change unexpectedly when the right opportunity, conversation, or breakthrough arrives. The important thing is to remain open instead of allowing fear and doubt to convince you that nothing will ever improve. Growth often happens when we least expect it. A new connection can lead to an important opportunity. A message can open a new path. A single decision can shift the direction of your future in ways you could never predict beforehand. What once felt stuck can begin moving again with surprising speed when the timing is right. This does not mean life suddenly becomes perfect, but it does mean that difficult seasons do not last forever. You are allowed to believe that peace, progress, and emotional healing are still possible for you. The future ahead of you may hold experiences, people, and opportunities that bring clarity and stability back into your life. Sometimes the greatest transformation comes from realizing that you no longer need to live trapped by old fears or past disappointments. The version of you that moves forward from this point can be stronger, calmer, and more confident than the version that struggled through the hardest chapters. Stay connected to your goals, your values, and the things that genuinely bring meaning into your life. Pay attention to the opportunities and people entering your world instead of focusing only on what once went wrong. Life has a way of opening new doors when you are emotionally ready to walk through them. Your path is still unfolding, and there is every possibility that the next chapter will carry the clarity, growth, and positive change you have been hoping for all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The blessing you're about to receive is the kind that arrives when heaven decides the time is right. And Michael says the time is right now. You may feel your heartbeat shift, your intuition whisper, or your mind calm suddenly. These are confirmations that the energy around you is unlocking. Michael wants you to understand this clearly. What's coming into your life is not small, not random, and definitely not temporary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The surprising news will not only enter your home, it will change the atmosphere inside it. Relief, lightness, clarity, and a sudden sense of protection will surround you. Michael has already cleared everything standing in the way. What's meant for you is moving toward your door, and nothing can stop it now. The moment you arrived here, Michael's presence wrapped around you like a shield. He is saying this is one of the most important moments, so don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is tied to a divine reward that was held back until you were truly ready. Heaven has watched your struggles, your patience, your quiet battles, and now the blessing is being released with full force. Michael says, the timing is not just perfect, it's intentional. Michael is showing a powerful image, your home surrounded by light as if something sacred is approaching it. He says someone is being guided to take a step that brings this news directly toward you. This could be a decision, a confession, a realization, or a sudden act of courage from someone connected to your fate. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The blessing is already in motion. What once felt distant is now closing in. Even the air around you may feel different, as if something unseen is preparing to arrive. This is the moment where breakthrough crosses from spiritual into reality. Michael wants you to hold on to this truth. The news coming into your house will shift your energy, your future, and your sense of direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He says, the blessing will arrive in a way that feels both surprising and perfectly aligned, as if the universe was arranging every detail behind the scenes. Your life is about to feel lighter, clearer, and more protected than ever before. Michael has already sealed this blessing with divine certainty, and now it's finally on its way to you. The moment you continued, the energy around you tightened. Michael is saying this is the moment where destiny aligns. So don't you dare skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news entering your house is connected to a long-awaited shift that will happen suddenly without warning. A moment where the universe flips the script in your favor. Michael says, this message reached you because you're standing right at the edge of something life-changing. Michael is showing a striking vision, your future opening like a door that was once locked. He says, someone who holds a crucial key to your next chapter is being divinely pushed your way. A truth, an opportunity, a message, or an unexpected gesture is forming in the background, preparing to enter your life exactly when you need it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The blessing has already left the heavenly realm. Now it's approaching your reality. You may feel a strange sense of anticipation, as if something is about to happen. That's because the timing is unfolding right now. Michael wants you to feel this deeply. What's coming is not ordinary news. It's the kind that shifts your direction, lifts your spirit, and restores everything you thought was lost. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The surprising news entering your home carries a divine signature, protected, guided, and delivered with purpose. And once it arrives, you will look back at this moment and realize why Michael kept pulling you forward. Because the breakthrough you've been waiting for is finally stepping into your life. The moment you reach this point, the spiritual atmosphere around you opened wider. Michael is saying, don't stop here, don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is carrying a divine correction, a restoration of something life once took from you. This isn't just a blessing, it's justice, it's balance, it's heaven returning something that should have always been yours. Michael says, you are closer than ever, and distractions will try to break your focus right now. Don't let them. Michael is showing me a powerful image, a sealed message glowing with light, moving steadily toward your home. He says, someone is about to take an action that will shift your entire path. A person who was silent may finally speak. A situation that was stuck may suddenly unlock. An opportunity that was delayed will finally reach your hands. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The energy around you is rising because the blessing is crossing a spiritual threshold. What once moved slowly is now moving quickly. What once felt distant is now almost here. Michael wants you to understand the depth of this moment. He says the surprising news will arrive in a way that feels perfectly timed, as if every challenge, every delay, every painful moment was leading you right here. Don't skip. Stay till the end. It sounds like this message is trying to build a sense of urgency and emotional intensity around something big about to happen, but it's important to slow it down and separate feeling from fact. When texts like this talk about a signal, destiny unlocking, or a guaranteed life shift arriving at a specific moment, they are usually written to create suspense and keep you engaged, rather than to reflect anything verifiable or real. In actual life, meaningful changes don't arrive through sudden predetermined signs or timed revelations. They tend to come gradually through ordinary events, decisions, and conversations that only make sense in hindsight. If you are waiting on news, an opportunity, or a message, it is healthier to think of it in practical terms. Something may arrive, or it may not, and either way you'll be able to respond to it calmly when you have real information in front of you. There is no need to interpret silence as a build-up or delay as a hidden plan, because that can easily create unnecessary stress or expectation. What often feels like destiny in emotionally charged writing is really just anticipation being shaped into dramatic language. You don't need to treat it as something you must stay alert for or decode in the moment. Instead, keep your attention on what is actually present in your life right now, your surroundings, your responsibilities, and the things you can influence directly. If something important does reach you, you will recognize it clearly, without needing signs or warnings in advance. And if nothing arrives, that itself is also just normal life continuing, not a missed turning point. Real clarity usually comes from steady thinking over time, not sudden revelations. Michael is showing a vivid scene like a curtain lifting, revealing something that was hidden from you for a long time. He says someone who carries an important truth, a decision, or an opportunity meant for you, is being spiritually guided to step forward now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Stay till the end. You may feel your heart racing, your energy shifting, or a strange sense of anticipation. These are signs that the blessing is extremely close. The surprising news is no longer just approaching. It is aligning itself with your life, preparing to enter your home in a way that will catch you off guard in the best possible way. Michael wants you to absorb this fully. What's coming is not small, not ordinary, and not temporary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He says, this blessing carries the power to lift you out of a cycle you've been stuck in, break patterns that drained you, and open doors you never imagined you'd walk through. The news entering your life is carrying light, protection, and a shift your soul has been waiting to feel. Michael has cleared the path, and now, the blessing is seconds away from reaching you. The moment you arrived here, the air around your spirit shifted again. Michael is saying this is the point where your breakthrough gets closest. So, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is not just a blessing, it's a turning point, a moment that flips your story, lifts your energy, and places you on a path you were always meant to walk. Michael says, the reason you're still listening is because your soul can feel the truth of what's unfolding. Michael is showing a powerful vision, a door glowing brighter and brighter, as if something is standing right behind it, waiting to enter your life. He says someone is being guided by a force they don't even understand. A person is about to make a choice, or take a step, that will bring this news directly toward you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You may notice small signs around you, a sudden thought, a strange calmness, an unexpected moment of clarity. These aren't random. These are signals that the blessing has crossed the final stage and is preparing to enter your home. Michael wants you to hear this clearly. The news coming to you will arrive suddenly, but its impact will last for years. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries answers to questions you've held inside your heart for far too long. It carries relief you didn't know how to ask for. It carries direction you've been silently needing. Michael has been guiding every step of this blessing's journey, and now it's right on the edge of your reality, ready to step into your life at the perfect divine moment. The moment you continued, a surge of divine pressure surrounded your energy. Michael is saying this is the moment that decides everything, so don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is tied to a shift that has been building silently, behind the scenes for months. A breakthrough that was blocked, resisted, or slowed is now breaking open with force. Michael says, this is one of the closest you've ever been to receiving what heaven has prepared for you. Michael is showing a vision of a light moving rapidly toward your home, faster than doubt, faster than fear, faster than the delays that once held it back. He says, someone connected to your destiny is experiencing a powerful inner pull, almost as if their heart is being guided directly toward you. A message, a realization, a decision, or an unexpected moment is forming right now. Don't skip, stay till the end. The blessing is already in motion, and the spiritual world is aligning things with precise timing so nothing can interfere. Even your emotions may feel different, lighter, more aware, more tuned in. Michael wants you to feel the importance of this moment deep in your spirit. He says, the news entering your house will mark the end of a long season of confusion and the beginning of a chapter filled with clarity and direction. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries the power to shift your path, heal old wounds, and place you exactly where you were meant to be. Michael has removed every obstacle, silenced every shadow, and cleared the final stretch. Now, the blessing is almost touching your reality, ready to enter your life in a way that feels nothing less than destiny. The moment you reach this point, the spiritual energy around you grew sharper. Michael is saying, don't even blink right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already broken through the final barrier. What was once blocked is now unlocked. What was once delayed is now accelerating. Michael says the blessing is so close, it has already begun influencing your thoughts, your emotions, and the atmosphere around you. Michael is showing a powerful image, your path clearing as if invisible hands are sweeping obstacles out of your way. He says someone connected to this blessing is waking up spiritually, realizing something they were blind to before. A truth, a decision, or an act of courage is forming inside them, and this will directly bring the news toward your home. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You may notice unusual calmness, sudden hope, or a shift in your intuition. These aren't random feelings. Sometimes the biggest changes in life happen after long periods of waiting, confusion, and uncertainty. When people spend years hoping for progress, healing, or a breakthrough, it can become easy to believe that nothing will ever truly change. But life often works quietly behind the scenes. Growth builds slowly, opportunities develop in unexpected ways, and clarity arrives when we are finally ready to receive it. What feels delayed today does not mean it has been denied forever. In many cases, the struggles you faced were shaping your patience, resilience, and understanding of what truly matters. There are moments when everything begins to shift at once, not through fear or pressure, but through timing, preparation, and your willingness to keep moving forward, even when the future felt unclear. A new opportunity, important news, or meaningful connection can completely change your perspective on what once seemed impossible. Sometimes one conversation, one decision, or one unexpected moment opens a path that changes everything afterward. That is why it is important not to lose hope during difficult seasons. The future has a way of surprising people who continue believing in themselves despite setbacks and disappointments. You are closer to emotional clarity, stability, and personal growth than you may realize right now. Instead of focusing on fear or the idea that you might miss something life-changing, focus on staying grounded, open-minded, and emotionally ready for positive change. The next chapter of your life does not need to look like the previous one. Peace can return. Relationships can improve. Opportunities can appear when you least expect them. What once felt stuck can begin moving forward again with momentum and purpose. You do not need dramatic promises to recognize that your life still holds potential. The strength you built through difficult experiences is already preparing you for whatever comes next. Trust your growth, pay attention to the opportunities around you, and remember that transformation often arrives gradually before it suddenly becomes visible all at once. It's aligning, it is circling you, choosing the exact moment to enter your life. Michael says, your energy has shifted in a way that finally allows this blessing to land, without being blocked or delayed anymore. Michael is showing a powerful scene, your name surrounded by light as if heaven itself is preparing to hand something directly into your life. He says, someone connected to your destiny is feeling a sudden internal push, an urge they can't explain, a moment of clarity that points them toward you. A message, a call, a decision, a realization. Something is about to break through. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're in the final seconds before the breakthrough reaches your physical world. Even your breathing may feel different, your thoughts more alert, your spirit more awake. These are signs that the blessing is brushing against your reality. Michael wants you to hear this with your full attention. The news entering your home will shift your emotional world, your direction, and your hopes in ways you've been waiting for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing is not random, not fragile, not temporary. It has been sealed, protected, and carried directly toward you by divine timing. The moment it lands, everything around you will feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned. Michael says the breakthrough is almost inside your life, and now nothing can stop it from reaching you. The moment you continued, the spiritual atmosphere became almost electric. Michael is saying you are seconds away from the shift. So don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already entered the final stage of manifestation. It's no longer a possibility. It's a certainty. Michael says the blessing has locked onto your energy, your name, your home. Nothing can pull it away now. Michael is showing a vivid image, your doorway glowing brighter than ever before, as if something divine is standing right behind it, ready to enter. He says, someone connected to this news is experiencing a breakthrough moment right now, a sudden realization, a strong emotional pull, or a shift in their heart that guides them directly toward the action that brings this blessing into your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is happening in real time. The blessing is moving faster than doubt, faster than fear, faster than every delay that once held it back. Your soul can feel it, that strange mix of calm and anticipation. Michael wants you to understand how close you are. What's coming will touch your life in a way you'll never forget. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't just news, it's transformation. It's the moment where years of waiting collapse into one divine breakthrough. The atmosphere around your life is shifting, aligning, and settling into position for this blessing to enter your home. Michael says, the next moments are crucial, because the blessing is no longer on its way. It is right here, ready to step into your reality and change everything. The moment you reach this point, the spiritual intensity around you rose. Again, Michael is saying this is the moment everything aligns, so don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has crossed the final veil. It's no longer approaching from a distance. It's standing right at the edge of your reality, waiting for the perfect second to enter your life. Michael says the blessing is so close, even your spirit can feel it. Michael is showing a powerful vision, a sudden flash, like a doorway opening, with brilliant light. He says someone connected to your destiny is about to act on a powerful inner pull they can no longer ignore. A message, a confession, a decision, a step forward. Something is being set in motion this very moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What was once hidden is about to be revealed. What was once confusing is about to make sense. The blessing is no longer preparing, it is transitioning into your world with unstoppable force. Michael wants you to feel the truth of this moment in your heart. The news entering your home will come with clarity, relief, and a shift that brings your life into balance again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries divine timing, divine protection, and divine purpose. The atmosphere around you is charged, because the breakthrough is passing through the final barrier. Michael has battled for this, guarded it, guided it, and now it is ready to step into your life and change everything in a way you will remember forever. The moment you continued, the spiritual pressure around you locked into place. Michael is saying, this is the closest you have ever been, so don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already crossed into your timeline. It's no longer waiting. This passage is using very intense spiritual language and repeated urgency. Don't skip something huge, divine timing, to create anticipation. But it's important to treat it as emotionally charged storytelling rather than something predictive or real. In real life, there's no reliable way to know that unseen forces, named guides, or timed shifts, are directing events toward your home or your personal destiny. Phrases like energy shifting, your spirit recognizing it, or something is inches away, are common in persuasive or motivational content because they make ordinary uncertainty feel meaningful and dramatic, but they don't provide actual information you can verify or act on. If something important is truly coming into your life, news, a message, an opportunity, it will show up in clear, practical ways. A phone call, a letter, an email, a conversation, or a real-world event. You won't need to interpret feelings, symbols, or atmospheric changes to understand it. It can also help to notice how this kind of writing repeatedly pushes urgency, stay till the end, and certainty. This will happen. This is already unfolding. That structure is designed to keep attention locked in, not to reflect real-world outcomes. A calmer way to approach this is to step back from the predictions and focus on what is actually known and present. If you are waiting for something specific, you don't need to stay in a heightened state of alert or expectation. You can simply continue your day, and if real information arrives, you'll be able to respond to it clearly at that time. Nothing meaningful in life requires you to stay constantly on edge or decode signs. Real clarity tends to feel simple and grounded when it arrives, not urgent or mysterious. And now, it stands right at the doorway of your life, ready to step in and transform everything. The moment you reached this point, the spiritual atmosphere tightened like destiny holding its breath. Michael is saying, don't move, don't skip, stay right here, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already chosen the perfect moment to appear. It's not approaching anymore. It's aligning itself with your next breath, your next hour, your next step. Michael says your energy has opened in a way that finally allows this blessing to enter without resistance. Michael is showing a breathtaking vision, a bright stream of light weaving through every obstacle that once blocked your path. He says, someone connected to your future is experiencing a powerful awakening right now. Their heart is shifting, their thoughts are clearing, their courage is rising. This inner change is what will push the blessing into your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You might feel a warmth in your chest, a sudden calm, or a wave of intuition. These aren't coincidences. These are signals that the blessing is already interacting with your reality. Michael wants you to take this in deeply. The news entering your home will bring answers to questions you've carried for years. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing is coming with precision, protection, and purpose. It will break patterns, close painful chapters, and open a future that finally feels aligned with who you truly are. Michael has guided this moment, guarded it, and prepared it. Now, it's standing right outside the door of your life, ready to step in and change everything in a way that feels undeniably divine. The moment you arrived here, the spiritual atmosphere around you started pulsing. Michael is saying you are standing in the most critical second of your breakthrough. So, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is no longer approaching slowly. It is rushing toward you with unstoppable force. The shift is active, alive, and unfolding in real time. Michael says, your spirit can feel it, because your destiny is expanding at this very moment. Michael is showing a powerful image, like a veil lifting, revealing a path that finally makes sense. He says someone who plays a major role in your future is experiencing a moment of clarity they cannot ignore. Something in their heart is waking up, pushing them toward the exact action that brings this blessing straight into your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You may feel butterflies, a sudden spark of hope, or a deep sense of calm. These sensations are signs that the blessing has already touched the edge of your reality. It's not coming, it's happening. Michael wants you to hold this moment with complete focus. The news entering your life carries a shift that will feel both unexpected and perfectly timed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing comes with alignment, truth, correction, and a new beginning. It will bring light into places inside you that have felt dim for too long. Michael has watched over every detail, protected every step, and prepared this blessing with divine precision. Now it stands right at the threshold of your life, ready to transform everything the moment it enters. The moment you continued, the spiritual pressure around you rose like a wave. Michael is saying this is the moment everything tilts in your favor. So don't you dare skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already been activated. It's not waiting for permission anymore. It's moving with divine authority. Michael says this blessing is carrying a force that nothing, not fear, not delay, not negativity can stand against. Michael is showing an intense vision, a beam of light cutting through every wall, every barrier, every doubt. He says, someone connected to your destiny is making a decision right now, a decision guided by clarity they didn't have before. A truth they once ignored is hitting them with full strength. A realization they've been avoiding is finally pushing them toward action. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This inner shift is the final spark that pulls the blessing directly into your life. You might feel a strange stillness or a sudden rise of emotion. These are spiritual signs that the breakthrough is already entering your energy. Michael wants you to understand the magnitude of what is unfolding. Sometimes life reaches a point where everything starts to feel different, even before anything visible has fully changed. After carrying emotional stress, uncertainty, and unanswered questions for so long, you may begin to notice a quiet sense of anticipation growing inside you. It is the feeling that something important is shifting, that a difficult chapter may finally be coming to an end, and that new opportunities are beginning to move closer. These moments can feel deeply personal because they remind us that life is always moving, even when progress seems invisible. What once felt blocked or delayed can suddenly begin opening in ways you never expected. A conversation, a message, an opportunity, or a new connection can arrive at exactly the right time and create a ripple effect that changes your direction completely. Often, the biggest breakthroughs happen after periods when you almost gave up hope. That is why it is important to stay grounded and emotionally open instead of allowing fear or doubt to take control. The future ahead of you may hold more clarity, stability, and peace than the seasons you have already survived. Old cycles can close, not through dramatic miracles, but through growth, self-awareness, and the courage to move forward differently. You may already feel that your mindset is changing. Your intuition may feel stronger, your thoughts clearer, and your emotions less tied to the past than before. That inner shift matters because real transformation usually begins within us long before it appears in the outside world. The image of a door opening is powerful because it reflects possibility. Life is full of doors we never expected to walk through until the moment finally arrived. The people and opportunities connected to your future may already be moving closer without you fully realizing it yet. Stay patient with your journey and trust that your life is still unfolding in meaningful ways. Better days often arrive quietly at first, but once they do, they can bring the peace, direction, and emotional relief you have been searching for all along.